press the
Oh, there we go. It's on.
Okay. My name is Giselle, and I want to show you how to save seeds from flowers. So let's walk over here, and we're going to start with marigolds. They're easy. And here's a plant. My flowers all need to be deadheaded, but I wanted to do this. So you have marigolds, and you see these dead ones here. And you can pull them off. Take off that dead stuff. And here are all your seeds. Now after you get these, you want to take them and put them on a paper plate so they dry really good. And then you can put them in an envelope and put that they're marigold seeds, and you took them in 2020. You've got to date it. These will last for years and years and years in an envelope, but date it anyway so you know because you're going to forget. And they have to be dry. Take the time to put them on a paper plate and let them dry, otherwise they'll mold. All right, now we're going to let them just see themselves. All right, now these are calendula. This is a perennial, self-seeding perennial. These are the seeds. However, these seeds are not ready. Now, I should be picking all these off because the deal with plants are they all want to have babies. And if you don't take the seeds off, they'll stop producing flowers. They'll just put all their energy into the seeds and you won't get any more flowers. So you have to go, that's where deadheading comes in. That's why you want to cut off the tops, cut off the seeds of the flowers, unless you're saving them. Then you want to, I've got one in here. Jack, can you come all the way over here? I'm going to go on the other side of you. That was bad. Okay, so look. Here's one in here that I found. This whole plant is, oh, there's another one there too. The whole plant died for some unknown reason. But here you can see how they come. Now these little hoopy-doos, and they're hard. They're kind of hard. They get kind of hard. You can just take them off like this. Same thing. Put them in a paper plate. These are pretty dry. But put them in a paper plate, and then in the spring you can plant them and they'll grow. And that's how they seed. They self-seed themselves. I've got them in different places, and they did that. I started off with 2 plants, probably 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Okay, now here's some zinnias. I'm going here. This is I forgot what they call them. Some kind of balloon or something zinnia. Now when they're dry, here we go. All these little things on the bottom are seeds. So you're going to want to take them off their little, I call them wings because they fly through the air and that's how they self-seed. And put these on a paper plate. You can not take the wings off and do that later, but on a paper plate, and then you have your zinnia seeds. All these little things here. So if you take a zinnia, this is a, I forgot what it's called. It's like a, I can't remember what it's called. But this is a big round one, and then here's another one that's ready to go. I had my scissors, now I don't know what I did with them. Now this is a different kind of zinnia, and the seeds are right there. See those little things? They're all little seeds, and you'll break them off and plant them. And if you don't break off the wings, what happens when you plant them is they mold, and you don't want to have that. Because I've tried it and it doesn't work. I thought it would be easier just to leave them on there, but they'll mold. So that takes care of that. And I plant all these in flats in the spring, and then I just break them into 6-packs. Saves a lot of money if you do it yourself. Okay, now let's go around to, we're going to go around the corner and then we'll do morning glory. Let's see, here's some of my impatiens. I want to keep this now because I don't want to. Okay, impatiens are really expensive to buy, but I have them everywhere because they're really easy to grow. So here they are. These are overgrown because I haven't taken care of them. And here are the seeds. This is so awesome. Once the flower goes off, this is the seed pod. Now, what the plant does is it shoots out all the seeds. So I'm going to just press this and show you how it happened. Oh, it just shot itself out. Okay, let's do this one. I'll take it off and do it with my hand. They literally pop right open like that. And inside there, we have all those little brown seeds. Now, I picked some of these earlier and dried the green out, so I'll show you. But there's all the seeds. And they're everywhere. I mean, the bigger the pod, the drier the seed inside. So these little ones, you can pop these too, but the seeds aren't as dry as the bigger ones. But they all kind of stay on this little thing in the middle. So that's impatiens. Now impatiens are, they're hybrids, so they tend to revert back to their original color. However, I bought these salmon ones. I bought a basket because I just love the color, and they've kept their color. And I used to separate the seeds by color so I'd know what color I had, and then it was just too much work. So I just started putting them all in the same envelope, and they're pretty when they're all mixed up, I think. All right, so now let's go over here to the morning glories. Now, morning glories, let's go to this one over here. I don't have any ready seeds here, but I'll show you what they look like when they're ready. Okay, these are the seeds to the morning glories. And they grow in clumps like that. And these are all too green. They'll turn dry and black. And I'll show you some that have done that over here. These I planted, I always plant impatiens in the basket in the bottom, and then I put morning glories and they climb up the tree. However, as the years have passed, the trees have gotten bigger and there's not enough sun for the morning glories anymore. So this is my last year. They don't look very nice, but I can show you what the seeds look like because I've already gone to seed. So these are those green pods that you saw in the other ones. And those little black things that I just squished out of there are the seeds. So there's your morning glory seeds. Now, I would suggest that you do not start these early. You just plant them in the ground. I'm going to say, I think I plant them the first part of May. You got to kind of watch them, and I soak these before I plant them. I've planted them in the greenhouse before, and what happens is they grow really fast and they entangle themselves in each other and you can't take them apart. It's a pain in the neck. So this is what the morning glory seeds look like. And so, you know, I spend some time popping these little shells off, and if you blow them, the shells will fly away and the seeds will stay because they're heavier. And those are morning glory seeds. And so you drop them in a paper plate for a while, and then you put them in an envelope and put morning glories 2020, and you have them. Look, I got a lot of them over here. And these are all different colors, and they'll come up every year. Well, from plants, if you seed them. They self-seed. Okay, so what else did I say, Jack? Oh, nasturtiums. Now, see, I can't let these and just drop them. That would be
Here,
wrong.
give them to me and I'll put them in my pocket.
Oh, well, okay. You know what's going to happen. You're going to forget them, and your mother's going to say, what are all these black things in my washing machine? Okay. Here's nasturtiums. And I haven't been taking care of this garden at all, but I can show you the seeds. When the flower drops off, this is what's left. Now this will turn brown, light brown, and hard. And when it does, you're going to wait till it dries on the plant. It's always better to let them dry as much as you can on the plant. You can pop them off and you plant them, and next year you'll have nasturtiums. And I guess that's it for now, yeah?
I think, yeah.
Okay, that's it for now. Okay, have fun planting.